My name is Mohammed. I live in Christine's district. I have a couple of concerns. One is personal, one is professional. The personal concern is related to the treatment of Arab Americans by the Trump administration, particularly Muslim Americans. I wanted to know how, if at all, the state legislature can help address that. The professional concern, I am a pharmacist. I deal with certain insurance companies on a daily basis. Aetna comes to mind. What they do is actually their reimbursements. They reimburse a certain amount, and at the end of each quarter have what's called a true-up. The true-up is a cash grab, for lack of a better term. In quarter one, it was $16,000. For a small independent pharmacy, $16,000 in a quarter is financially not feasible. I was wondering if the legislature would be able to address this and making it so that they actually show their true reimbursement rates on their first, when we initially submit the claims, rather than coming back and saying, hey, you owe us $16,000.
Mohammed, thanks for your question. Pharmacy is a huge issue. You know, our healthcare system is complex. We have layers and layers of administration, of paperwork, of loopholes, and pharmacy is one of the biggest areas for that. So what is a true-up? A true-up is almost like a reconciliation of costs for pharmacists. And we really start to get into that web at this point. So pharmacists are negotiating price through a pharmacy benefits manager, it's called. And the cost of drugs are fluctuating quite a bit, right? We all know how expensive drugs are. So the original negotiated price with a pharmacy is often different when the end result comes with the bill. And so what a true-up does is say, hey, you know, we charged you for this up front, or we reimbursed you for that, but we really gave you too much money. And so now we're going to reconcile, you owe us $1,500. It's ridiculous. We've got to simplify our healthcare system all the way from how we cover people to how we provide the services and to how we pay for it. And pharmacy is a huge area where we have the laxest laws here in Michigan. Do you know we have pharmacy or drug immunity laws here in Michigan? We're the only state in the entire country that does not hold drug companies accountable. So the other thing we can do in terms of cost to pharmacists is have a lot more accountability and transparency in how rates are calculated. We have very little regulation here in Michigan to know how these pharmacy benefit managers are calculating reimbursement rates. We also have something called DIR fees, which is this almost like a pay-to-play fee that pharmacists also have to. So we want to make sure that we have the transparency to calculate that, and then we get rid of the pay-to-play in healthcare, because everyone needs access to affordable drugs. And when we play games with the cost of drugs, nobody wins.